Langley, Adeline Langley, one of the finest young minds today. Shame, isn't it? Hermione isn't pleased with you, love. Using his well-earned contacts and then publishing without permission? And you call yourself an investigative journalist. You've lost him good money. He wants compensation.
Do me a favor. Tell Hermione to get lost.
Psycho bitch!
Jonathan Tender. I knew him. Not well enough to be particularly troubled by his unexpected exodus, but enough to be a significantly interested party in solving it. He'd never struck me as of the particularly intelligent type, but he wasn't a moron. Something was unorthodox. That was it. I was hooked. I called an old flame of his. Diane McCoy. There had to be more to know.
You changed your hair. I don't like it. Oh yes, I'm meant to acknowledge that it's been a while. Express my sympathies for the loss of your boyfriend or ex-boyfriend or future boyfriend. It's hard to keep track. What is it you sort like to say again? Thoughts and prayers? It's good enough. Moving on.
I didn't come here to be insulted.
No, certainly not. But you did come. Why?
I figured you could help. And if not help, I figured you'd like to know. On some level, I was expecting your call because this is all so reminiscent of your rubbish, isn't it? Only, this time, it's actually real.
You read my articles. You, of all people.
Oh, don't flatter yourself, Langley. It was the most popular item in the Junior Gazette, if only for how ridiculous they were. What was it you blamed it on when they got shut down? Aliens?
Interdimensional beings. Besides, I blamed no one. I simply presented observable facts. So, on Jonathan, what was the last you saw of him?
3 weeks ago. First time in a while. The chemist. He got weird before we called it off a couple months back.
Weird? How so?
Like you. Obsessed. Fascinated with the supernatural, conspiracies, aliens, and something new every few weeks. Couldn't keep up.
Continue.
Anyway, in the chemist that day, he seemed, well, shaken, fragile, paranoid, and Johnny, for all his problems, he was never like that.
Did you see what he was buying?
Yeah, a lysin capsules.
A basic supplement for the common cold. Did he seem sick?
No, not in that way.
Do you know what's in a lysin capsules?
No.
Garlic extract.
Listen, I don't care for your theatrics, but take from it what you will. There's something else. As he went to leave, he brushed past me and he said, "Despair has its own calms." I looked it up, and it's a quote from Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Yeah, I know, Diane, I know. Is that all you have to say?
I guess so. Be careful, Adeline. You may think you're different, but you're just like him. You may think that you're pretty clever and sure you're brilliant, but you're just the same. You want it to be true, you need it to be.
Proposition. How can one tell fact from fiction? Conjecture. It is both impossible and not worth bothering about. If the past does not currently exist in a definitive plane, and human memory itself is flawed, what's to say it ever happened at all? Who cares if Jesus of Galilee was a flesh and blood man, or just an amalgamation of first century ideals? Is it not more important that for 2,000 years humanity has lived, loved, and killed in his name? Is the same not true for what we will happily regard as fiction? We take from them ideas and ideals in the same way, so why not call them fact? What is inspiration, if not reality? What is fiction, if not truth? All I can say is, how is a magic man that saves humanity much different from a magic man that terrorizes it?
Listen, Adeline, maybe I handled it the wrong way. I'll give you that. But you can't just go pulling guns on my people. I still need compensation.
Glorious Christo! Stamos contra malum! Glorious Christo! Stamos contra malum! Glorious...
And that was it. I was gone, confined to a perfect world, and here I remain, condemned to never age, never change, never leave. I wanted to live in a world of fiction and fantasy. The vampire made sure I could. If you're somehow reading this, I warn you, this is not a story. The monsters are real, and we have willed them into existence. I do not yet know the true form of the creature that imprisons me, but I can tell you one thing. It feeds on superstition. From our naivety, ignorance, and fear, it grows stronger, and we are alone. There are no gods or heroes or magicians to save us. We have condemned ourselves to this collective demise. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.